So this is a relatively new item. It is issue 39 of Creative Stamping Magazine, and it's made to surprise characters. Super, super cute. So let's make a fun card using them. So here's that set closer up. So it's A4. You've got lots of the different characters. I think I'm going to use either the bear here or the one with the presents. Not sure yet. We'll see what fits. I've got the bits cut here, so I'll look at that in a minute. I've also used my wooden fence embossing folder just to create a bit of texture for the door, and then I have used these nesting dies. They work really well together. All of the Creative Craft products, nesting dies, they all mix and match. So that's all of the product. We'll go back to the stamp set in a minute. So the card base itself, nice and simple. So it's a piece of 10 by 7. Along that 10-inch side, you're going to score it 2.5, 4.5, 5.5 and 7.5, and you want to create mounting folds on the 2 outer folds. So you got your gate fold, and then you want mounting folds on those 2 inside score lines, so you have this like W shape. So it will all fold down and close, but when they open it, that is going to naturally pop out with that lovely topper in the middle. Okay, so then we can add all the mats and layers. So inside, I've gone back to a very old paper pad. This was one of my Christmas pads, and it was the last sheet I had left, and I've managed to make it work for this particular card. So you can see I've got the 4 there. So you want 2 pieces that are 2.25 by 6 3/4, and then 2 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 6 3/4. So I'm going to stick those there. I'm going to leave that middle one plain. I might make a strip. I do actually have. I could emboss this just to have a bit of that texture inside. So I would do a piece of 3/4 by 6 3/4, and then if you want to emboss it with however you've done the front, or maybe, you know, whatever you've used on the front, it'd be a nice way to just have a bit of that inside. So I'll do that a bit in a moment. That's everything stuck down the middle, and I've got that embossed strip. And then to create the door, now you could stick these panels, which I'll give you the measurements for in a minute, straight on to the front here, but I'm going to stick them onto these pieces just to add a bit more strength to the front. So this one here is 2.5 by 7. You want 2 pieces, or just stick it straight onto the front there. Okay, so that's how my door's going to look. So I've got slightly bigger panels at the top and then smaller. If you want to change the configuration, you can, but I've got 2 pieces of 2.25 by 3.5, then 2 pieces of 2 by 3.25, and then 2 pieces of 2.25 by 3, and 2 pieces of 2 by 2 3/4. You just want to stick those down. I'm going to add some foam in between these 2 layers again, just to give it a bit more of a 3D look. And then in that circle die set, I took the smallest die to make little doorknobs, and they're going to go either side. And then I might add a little sentiment or a wreath, but I need to have a look first to see what I'm going to use. Okay, so I've stuck the door on and I've put the doorknobs on. I think it looks quite cute. And now it all opens up nicely. So I've got my dies cut here. Just give you the dimensions. So if you want to get similar, as long as it fits within the width of this 5-inch section here, you can have any size you want. So that is 4 diameter, and then this one is 4.5. You can see how they sit nicely together, and that's going to pop out there. So now to decide which animal I want to stamp. Like I said, I just think he's going to work quite nicely there. And then I can have the little sentiment, but then he does look nice. Just take that one as well, because he does look nice with the "Have a Berry Merry Christmas." If I brought him down a little bit, cut that separate, so he's like almost holding it up, put it maybe on some little sticks, so it's kind of just coming off there. Let's have a little look. He is cute. Yeah, see, I think that would look quite nice. They both look lovely. Any of these stamped images will look nice, but I just think there's something quite sweet about him when you open the card and he's got his arms up. So I think I'm going to go for that one instead. So I'm going to stamp it using the Memento ink, and then I can colour it in with the alcohol markers. Okay, so I've coloured everything in. I've done my topper, but I thought the wreath from the Peanuts Christmas, this one here, was perfect to decorate the front of the door. So I might have it just stuck to one side so that when it opens, it'll be over there, although you can see that. Maybe I'll just have it on one side like that instead. Yeah, I think that'll be better, because when it's displayed, at least then you don't see it. And then there's topper, so I've just added some little wooden sticks there, so it's like he's holding up the sign. I think that looks super cute. So I'm just going to run some glue just in the middle there. And you could have it higher up. You might want to have your topper high, and then your sentiment can be on this part. Let that dry, and I'm going to stick this one down with a little bit of foam. So here is the finished card. Very, very cute from the outside with that lovely little wreath, and then when you open it up, you have that fun little pop out with the gorgeous polar bear in the middle there and that sentiment. I think it looks great adding the little sticks. So he's holding that little sign up. It displays, I'll bring it back this way there, you can see how nicely that displays, and it all folds down and will fit in a 5x7 envelope. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll be back again. Bye.